Hey guys, I wanted to show you something here on the steering columns. This particular one is a 2005 and up steering column. This is the part that slips out that when you lose, if you lose steering. I've had it happen to me once on the track after a hard collision. It was a couple weeks later, but there's a bushing in here that's maybe about that thick, that slides in with the rest of the shaft. It basically would be the rest of this that would slide down into here, and then there are splines on that shaft. You can see them. So anyhow, the fix is I guess at the dealership they have a pin kit where they drill a hole, you know, maybe in here, and they pin that thing. But this is just kind of like a PSA for everybody. If you get underneath your column and you grab this area right here, or tap on this towards the steering wheel, okay, it will slide in. If it has slid out, it will slide in, and it should lock in place. The little ring should lock in place in here. It will not be permanent, but I would double check that before you go back out and race the next time. It's just a little public service thing. I've had it happen, and I do have another car that it was popping out on, so I slid it back in. I just basically took a hammer and knocked on the rag joint here toward, like, out. You would knock it towards you if you were sitting in the car. So you would just basically tap this towards the steering wheel, and it will take the shaft and push it back into the actual housing of the column, and then rejoin those two shafts. If it hasn't slipped out all the way, you will still have steering. Your shafts will still be in line with the splines. But if it has slipped all the way out, the easiest way that I found to do it is to unbolt your rag joint inside the car. This one's a 04 down column, but you'll unbolt the rag joints. The 05s and up will have a rag joint that'll bolt. It'll unbolt here. I think they're 13 millimeters. Pull that off, and then take your whole column out. So you'll have this whole unit out with a little nub sticking out here. Take it out, set it up on the end like this, and you'll need to line the splines up. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do it, but you'll need to line the splines up, slide it down over those splines, and then you'll have to tap it in the rest of the way until that bushing, I think it's like a blue or a green bushing, slides down into this boss right here. And see, it'll slide down a good, you know, I don't know if you can see it, but you know, inch or so into this. It'll slide down and be flush in there. Some guys have taken a feeler gauge and put a sheet metal screw in here and to here. Basically, it's just a flat. You're just holding that thing in from coming out. That's probably one of your best ways to do it. Or if you have it out, you can take a little piece of metal and here and just tack weld it, or sheet metal screw it, or something. I'm sure there's some kind of thing you could do from here as well, but on mine, I just used a feeler gauge across and screwed it in, and it won't come out now. But there's a few different fixes for it, I'm sure. But if you can't get it into the dealership and get the recall taken care of, that's your options. Thanks for watching.